Circle, and
Live.
we're
We
live.
are live.
Hey,
Hello,
folks.
everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Let's see if I can
On
get
this,
this on my phone. This watching news writing. Oh my God, we don't want to see writing. There it is.
yeah, let's not do the writing thing again. What's on your
Okay.
shirt? What is your shirt? UW
Right?
Madison Engineering? What is that?
Yeah, it's a free shirt. It's college.
Uh,
UW Madison's the biggest college in Wisconsin here.
gotcha.
So it's a
Good
free shirt.
morning.
Good morning, everyone. Cappy's
Good
mom.
morning. Good morning. Okay, so now I know that our country is in chaos. It's absolutely in chaos. I think most states are doing protests and stuff like that, and we kind of don't want to kind of read on them just to give it the respect that it deserves, right? The energy that we can read on right now is everybody's upset and angry, and that's pretty much what's going to come across. But we kind of want to leave that subject alone. And if any of the moderators can politely let everybody know if there's a question that comes up about the riots and about what happened, if you can just politely let them know that we're just not going to read on it out of respect for what's going on, and let everything, um, let everything settle down. And maybe in the months or so, or in a month or so, we can definitely read on it and see what's going to happen. But I just wanted to put that out there. And we're more than welcome if you guys do have any questions or something like that through the chat. We'd be more than happy to answer them. So, do you have anything, Scott? Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's just a sad thing we're seeing throughout our country, and it hit me hard. I didn't sleep well. A lot of emotions. I'm feeling those emotions around. Um, just want to say a quick prayer for Mr. Floyd's family, and that they can heal and find justice. So, just a second, everyone, just please
Take
give a
them.
thought to the family.
Absolutely. Moment.
All right. And we're off, huh?
And we are off. We do have some really good questions coming through.
Let it roll with the singing bowl.
All right, Scott, you go ahead and kick it off with your some of your questions.
Mine first? Okay.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of talk about 45's health issues, what's going on. Let's see what we both say about if he's got the beginning of Parkinson's. If that's his health issue, if he's rolling Parkinson's, it's coming down in a hard way if it's Parkinson's.
Okay.
Because that can affect the dementia, stance, everything. So let's see what the cards have to say about 45 having Parkinson's.
Okay. Let's do it.
Look at that Tower card. That's a serious health issue, and it would be yes for me. A lot of times, like if I'm reading cancer or, any kind of major thing with a lot of things going on, diabetes or whatever that's affecting a lot of things, the Tower pops up for me for health. So in my mind, that's a positive yes, that Parkinson's is his major issue.
Yeah, in mine it's the death, the moving on, the transformation of his body. That it's happening, and then I have the doctors contemplating on what to do with it, how to do with it, what do we got to do with it, how we're going to monitor it. I don't know the Parkinson's medicines that are out there. Is there? I heard that there's a medicine out there that can keep them from doing the shaking. But there was one day I watched him. I watched him do take a drink, and he put his other hand on his drink to keep it steady while he was drinking. That's a sign of somebody who has problems with keeping things still.
Yes.
I mean,
he can't control his right arm, is it?
it was his right arm at the.
It just kind of drops at times, or he's fidgety.
Yeah.
Also, health cards that flew out for me. Well, one, another yes card. I only use 3 cards here. Ace of Coins. That's a yes.
Yep.
of the material of the body. And then the 4 of Swords too is also a step back health issue that's causing a lot of problems, and it's going to be affecting him quite heavily in the near future. I only need 3 cards to say a yes on that one.
Yeah, I think so too. And my last card was the five of wands, which is the 5 of wands talks about changes, obstacles.
Yeah, 5s are never good.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Let me see if I have.
Yes, Beverly, we were talking about Donald Trump.
Sorry.
I've always, just wait a second. Yes, we were talking about Donald Trump. I believe that it's Parkinson's that's making him go quickly, and his health issues and whatnot. And that is part of dementia too. It affects dementia, stability, standing, everything. So yeah, I believe it's dementia or Parkinson's.
I have a question here that was posted on mine from Darlene Garrity, I think is her last name. Anyways, the question for you and Scott on Sunday: will 45 be declared an illegal president?
Illegitimate, you mean?
Yep, illegitimate.
He is illegal.
You're right. Yeah, it would be declared an illegitimate president. Will he be declared so that we don't have to ever have a portrait of him in Washington? Wouldn't that be great to never ever have to do that? Will he be declared?
Personally, my senses are that everything's going to be wiped out from him. Just like 45 will be an asterisk and it won't be anyone there kind of thing.
Right, exactly.
But as far as investigations go with the influence, will be declared illegitimate. Good morning, Mari. Hussein. Yep, Beverly dragging his right foot. Telltale sign of Parkinson's also.
Oh, I didn't see that with him dragging his right foot. Where was that?
Yes. Sometimes when he's walking to like the Marine One and whatnot, you can see he kind of has a weird gait, and then he'd be dragging his one foot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. All right, let's look and see if he would be declared a...
Yeah, Laurie, I think his downfall is his physical ailments have a lot to do with it. All his karma's coming back with the physical ailments. Morning, Kay. Illegitimate. Will 45 be declared illegitimate after it's all said and done? Hey. On the bottom, I got 6 of Swords. That's the moving on in a different direction.
6 of Swords. Moving on.
So that would assume and definitely mean moving on from what it has been. So yeah, start. Strength card. That's the strength of the investigations and information they have. King of Cups. That's it's in the past here lately. It's been the Mueller report. Yes. I'm getting yes. The information found in the Mueller report about the influence and whatnot. The Hermit is going to be singled out. The Five of Cups, the emotional loss of the presidency of Hillary. Nine of Cups, we find out there's a party in the end. Page of Cups, new emotions. New doors are opened. Five of Wands was those burdens of those elections, chaos created. The Star of Hope, yes, he'll be illegitimate.
Yep, and I also got the Justice card. The justice will be handed out for his presidency and how he got there.
Oh, so, I just pulled two more for the heck of it.
Yeah.
It was right next. The Hierophant, the government institution, and 10 swords in Donald's back.
Yep.
So
yeah,
it doesn't get any worse.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely try to remove his presidency, his everything. Everything's gonna, I don't think that his presidency is going to be forgotten for quite some time. However, I don't think history is going to be kind to him either. So
not kind at all.
No.
Lucine, what are you asking about? How will that be determined? Oh, and the investigations. The FBI has investigated the influence, and it's been hidden, those Senate intelligence reports and all that about the investigations. It hasn't all come out. It will come out after he's gone and whatnot. Everything will come out about what Russia did, how they did it.
Yeah, there will be no more stonewalling. There will be nobody, there to remove it. Let's do that. Question for says, let's see, the reading on Dr. William J. Barber. Can you explain a little bit about that? I see you seem to understand the Commonwealth, the Kentucky, flipping the blue. Do you want to? That was the one I sent you.
William Barber.
The William J. Barber.
I can't remember that one. What was that about?
So that one was the. Can we do a reading on Reverend Dr. William J. Barber?
The Reverend. Okay. And what happened to him?
And so we wanted to know on the 20th, he is going to turn over the platform to the Poor People Campaign. Repairs of the breach, every state in the country will be responding. So they want to know how that is going to come out. They want to know what is that going to look like? The results of that, turning it over.
So Reverend Barber's turning over something to a party?
Reverend Barber, hang on a second. Let me read that.
I do remember you telling me that.
Yep, that's okay. On the 20th of June, on the 20th is going to turn over the platform to the Poor People Campaign. Repairs of the breach, every state in the country will be represented. Ordinary people's voices will be heard. Some of the issues, living wages, free health, affordable housing. Yeah, let's look and see how that's going to. Yeah, if it's going to be successful, what's the movement going to look like, and clear
Reverend Barber.
Yeah, the bad Senate and things like that.
Okay, Reverend Barber turning over. Gotta mix them up here a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I had all that Donald energy in there.
I'll go ahead and go first. I'm gonna get my ghost cards out and see.
You go, girl. You go, girl.
You go, girl. If anybody's wondering, that painting up there, right there, I did that.
Well, you got more talent than I do.
The story behind that is right. If you can see right here is when the lady, that she's pregnant, she has the baby. The baby is now a teenager, and then it all starts all over again where she meets husband and now has a baby, and it's all Native American based with the white wolf and the feather. She's looking in this one right here when she was a teenager. She's reflecting herself in the water, trying to figure out what she's going to do with her life. So yeah, I do a lot of paintings. That was just my. Okay, let's get back to.
I am a little confused about the reading and what's going on, but it's kind of general. So, but the goal is to rid the evil and greedy influence, correct?
Yes.
And looking at the past with the Six of Cups, Eight of Coins. Here's William Barber being orchestrator, working on things. There's a lot of influences. It's not true. King of Swords. I'm feeling also that would represent him, bringing in his passion and what needs to be done. Ace of Cups. New emotional ideas coming through and feelings. Page of Coins. Here's his new message about the government, and it'll bring down Ten of Swords. So he's going to be successful, whatever he's doing eventually here. Yeah, then I got Ace of Coins, 2 decisions made on material matters, and then judgment coming. So eventually, whatever he's doing in his platform, it will be successful.
I agree. I absolutely got that too. I got the Tower, like he's all of the chaos and prior to. It got behind him, all of the Tower, the problems, and then I got the Seven of Cups, which he's committed, the issues, the commitments, the choice to do this, the choice to do that, and then I got strength, that he is going to be successful and he has a lot of strength in what he is doing. And then I got the High Priestess, where the High Priestess talks about mystery, intuition, and trust yourself. So if he goes in and he trusts his intuition, he trusts what he is doing, he's going to be very successful. He's going to be very successful in that.
Nice.
I think it's going to go forward, and I think it may not look like it at first. That's what I kind of feel right now. It may not look like it at first, but the momentum of that is really going to gain some speed, and he'll have some.
I didn't get any quick cards, like the Ace of Wands or anything, or a Chariot, so it looks like eventually his passion, what's doing, will happen.
Yep. So
I'm gonna go back to someone quick in the chat.
Okay.
Just a quick thing. Trisha Gallagher asked about Jeffrey Epstein. I have done numerous readings on Jeffrey Epstein. I've visualized his aura, and yes, I do believe he's still alive. I think he was kept alive by the feds to eventually testify and give up all the information, all these perverted elite people. That's what I have already gotten.
The moment they said that he committed suicide or whatever, I'm like, narcissists don't do that. They will do everything they can to stay alive.
One card on if Jeffrey Epstein's alive. Ace is a yes, and it's an Ace of Swords. New beginning, a success, actual plan to get him out and freed. One card I pulled out of the deck. We don't know yet, but that's what my senses always have said. Every reading I've done, if you go back to my videos on that person, always come back, he's alive. So there you go.
I agree.
All right. Is it my turn to find a question, or?
Yes, sir. I think it is. Go for it.
All right. Another interesting thing, when I've done readings on the candidates, going back from Pete and Amy and everything, they always dropped out as I kind of seen it. And I've also gotten that Joe Biden would be stepping away, right? So let's see what the energy is still there if Joe Biden will be the Democratic nominee come August, or will there be a change? There's been other readers and myself too, always seeing some younger energy coming in, whether it is a Pete Buttigieg or a Steve Bullock or Joe Kennedy, whatever. We may not get the name or if it is, but let's revisit if Joe's going to be our candidate in August when that convention actually happens.
Okay, let's do that.
So Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Well, several of them just suspended their campaign. They
Right.
didn't actually yeah. So it wasn't.
Some have not actually dropped out. Pete Buttigieg suspended. He didn't drop out. I think Klobuchar didn't either, and there's been another one.
And what's the other lady's name? I can't think of her name. Warren. She only suspended it.
Right. So they can jump in.
They can come right back in if needed.
But as the laws go too, the Democratic National Committee or any committee can nominate anyone if, like, Joe may have health issues or has to go to the hospital and he decides he can't do it. They can nominate anyone to be the nominee if something happens. So
right. And here's what I get right off the bat is the Three of Wands. The three of Wands is circle and support and celebration. I don't know. I think Biden will still be there.
Could be.
I also get the Nine of Wands, abundance and good health. I think he's going to be there, because I also get the Page of Swords, which the Page of Swords is gossip, and that's just gossip in the end. With the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords is a circle of gossip, spies, prying eyes, and the truth. But I think it's just gossip. That's what my cards pulled. That it may be just some gossipy stuff for the end.
Could be.
But because I get the health. I get health right here. The nine of abundance and good health for Biden.
Really? Now you're getting good health.
I get good health. I think
I never felt like health was a problem for Joe moving forward. I mean, I don't know if he can handle 4 years if he is, but
well, that's for God to say. But you know what I think? Right. I really think that that was just gossip trying to tilt how they do, how they just kind of tilt the doubt in there. Sometimes Democrats are a little wishy-washy about who they pick, and so they know that, and they really try to play into that crap. But I think he's going to be okay. That's what my cards say. What does your card say? Let's see what you bring up.
I was listening to you too much, so I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the stop code.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm stopped.
You can pull another.
I see for your cards. Right. I get that.
My guides say stop shuffling.
Got that.
Maybe you just pull a random card or two while I'm still shuffling.
Right. Well, I'm going to say, while you do that, I'm going to say hi. Oh, look at all everybody's here. House of Asawanta. Right. Ian Robb, Deborah N, Sharon, cool. Purple Rain. I love that song when I was a teenager, Purple Rain. I think I was in high school. And we used to just sing it. Every word.
Whoa. Well, my cards are not coming out as happy as yours, but it may be calling a different message.
Okay.
Because I'm asking on Joe, but it's coming up more on a 45 flavor.
Okay. What does it say?
Because the on the bottom of the deck, we have the devil. Talking about greed, lust, perversion. That's not Joe. The first card was lies. The Seven of Cups. The lies, the tricks, everything you see is not true. There's a lot of burdens coming down with the Ten of Wands. But then I have the new direction of the Ace of Swords, a new breakthrough, something coming in acting. But then I have a King of Swords, who is a prosecutor type. It's not feeling like 45. It's not Joe. Joe's like the king of coins for me, a family guy. But then I have Six of Swords, that's moving on. It's an overseas type card too, escaping. Five of Swords, that's your middle of the road conflicts, not knowing where to go. We do have the Emperor, which would be the presidency. The Three of Cups is a celebration, a joy card, but then we have the Fool moving in a different direction, having to think about things. With the Four of Cups, feelings are hurt. So it's kind of a mixture here. It's feeling more 45 energy that he has to move on.
Maybe that's what you picked up on. I think in your cards, what I was listening to you say, that they are also talking about the gossip and the lies like that. And then,
well, I think it's more the lies that 45's doing.
Yeah. Kind of what yep.
I feel like I need to clarify with another deck.
Okay.
So if you want to keep chatting, saying hi or whatever.
I just see it. Noelle's here. Woo! Cappy's mom. I probably said them all over and over. Thanks everybody for showing up. We sure do appreciate it. On a Sunday morning, get your coffee cup out and join us.
Okay. I asked again, is Joe Biden going to be the nominee in October's convention? The first card is 10 of Wands. There's a lot of burdens on his shoulder. 8 of Cups, reminiscing from the past. 4 of Cups, that's feelings are hurt. Thinking about stuff emotionally. 6 of Cups, your hopes and dreams. The Devil again pops out. The Greed. That's leaning more towards 45 than him. 8 of Wands, we got a quick action card, moving on from something. 8 of Swords, bound up. A lot of worry about something. A lot of time that's imprisonment. But Joe's imprisonment, I've always gotten, is in his soul. From the loss of his family, the loss of Bo. That's always the imprisonment I've gotten from him. 5 of Swords pops up again. I see him, 6 of Wands, as a victory. Now, with the different energy, I cannot say for sure if Joe will be moving on now. But he does have heartbreak and a lot of burdens on his shoulder. Well, then, my last card here, I got the ending of the Tower moment. It's a mix. And then Empress, the loving, nurturing female energy. But it's not showing me this younger person. Here's an ending too of death. This involves the world because we are the center of attraction. And
you keep on banging on your table, mister, and it's getting loud.
I'm sorry. Because this is really confusing.
I know. Like, woo!
The cards never come up upside down usually. Temperance came up upside down. So that would be lack of moderation, lack of control. I'm going to stick with my... Oh, I hit the table again. I'm sorry. This is very strange, very mixed. But I'm going to stick with my original prediction that he does walk away. It's very mixed. It's kind of like 50-50. But overall, I feel like something's burdensome or something happens that he does not get the nomination.
Okay.
But I did get with yours, too, but it did not show me this younger energy this time coming in. So, but I'm going to stick with my same that Joe's not the nominee.
Okay.
but it is very, very mixed today. It could be that he's being more of a leader with the emperor than the current one.
And maybe mine are just showing that there's going to be nothing wrong, and if they do choose somebody else, that's fine.
So,
but I don't think there's anything wrong with Biden. There's nothing wrong with Biden.
Not really. I just always felt it's like internal struggles that, he does care, but it's more of an internal struggle of his, I don't know, it just always kind of been there. Like an internal struggle from his loss of his family, and
okay.
It doesn't.
All right, so let's
it doesn't really seem to affect him, but it's just like a deep down thought, feeling that he's never gotten over it. I actually watched a video of him the other day with him and Bo. Oh, it was so precious. So precious.
Okay, so let's move on to another question.
Since we're on political, and I'm seeing people asking about Bernie.
Bernie Sanders?
Let's just ask quick if Bernie's going to be part of the nomination process.
Okay.
What's going on with Bernie? Will Bernie be part of the Democratic nomination come August?
I see a moving on and abandonment. I got the eight of cups. And temperance.
I got temperance on the bottom.
Yep.
That's moderation. That's holding your ground. Being part of it. You said 6 of cups you got?
I got the 8 of cups.
Oh, 8 of cups.
8 of cups and the 7 of cups. And so I got temperance, balance, moderation.
Yeah.
But I got the 8 of
ahead.
cups. Moving on, okay. Abandonment.
Yeah. 6 of cups is
7. Yeah.
Is everything he's done in the past. Learning from mistakes possibly, but everything he's put out there. 6 of swords, he's moving on a different direction. He won't be part of the Democratic. 2 of Pentacles, still juggling things. I don't think he's accepted in the Democratic Party as he would like, because there's a juggling there. The moon, there's some secrets about Bernie we don't know about. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins. There might be something else coming out about Bernie. King of Pentacles. Some knowledge. Yeah. Hangman. Something's coming out. Something might come out about Bernie that people don't like about. There's some loans or some gifts. With the 6 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Someone's going to bring out something. Energetically action on him. 3 of Pentacles. That's a gift, a source.
Okay.
Strange. I don't think he's going to be part of it all, but there may be some unfavorable information coming up about him. Here's your 5 of Cups. You're struggling with emotions and feelings of something. 9 of Swords. Stepping back. Not a total downfall, but something's going to put him in a bad light. Yeah. But no, I don't think he's going anywhere as far as the nominee. I know other people have asked if he's going to be part of the next administration. You want to throw on that too?
Hey,
did you get that or did you lose me?
You need a there's some stuff going on in the chat.
Oh, what's going on here? What about votes? Enjoy your votes. Pun and Tosley taking over. Not cool. But we need to respect everyone, please. Everyone, please respect everyone's opinion.
I think can you scroll up a little bit and maybe
What's going on? I missed it.
yeah.
Sorry for the delay, folks. You're not voting unless Bernie's a candidate? Is that what we're all worried about just because Bernie's not the candidate?
No, we're talking about the moderators right now. I'm talking about the moderators.
Oh, good, Carrie. I'm glad you can hear us. I'm not planning to vote, but if Bernie's on the ticket, I will.
It says get rid of Sanchez.
Oh my God.
Sanchez.
Queen Bee. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, take Sanchez off of a moderator. Scott.
I did. Okay. So, all right. Quickly, let's go with. Will Bernie be
moderators? Is there anything else we need to do right now? Let us know so that we can have a calm, peaceful chat. Hi, Queen's Tarot. Thank you very much, Queen's Tarot. Thank you for joining us.
That was way too kind there, Queenie.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You're moving and all. I'm not moving. You should save your save your ducats. You're probably just giving me back a little bit for my Christmas gift I gave to you. Haha. I love you, Queenie. Your tarot scopes are amazing. No
kidding. I get so much from her. I get confused at first, but she clears it all up for me every time. I'm like, what? Oh, okay. She's the best. All of them, all of the readers are great. I have a lot of love for all of the readers and how they do things in their own special way and things. I think it's really great, the community that we have. Hi, Celtic. Yeah, hi, Joe. So, anyways, a shout out for all the readers. Give them mad love all the time, anytime that you see them. So, let's do another one. I have one that says somebody wants to know if Melania is going to divorce 45 when she gets when he's done. If 45 makes it to November. Let's see what Melania's plans are for her husband. Queen's Tarot says, I get confused too.
There's a lot of players, a lot of actors. A lot can be confusing.
Yep. All right.
And I was still throwing on that Bernie was going to be in the administration, but what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Let's do. Somebody wanted to know about Melania and if she's going to divorce 45. Everybody wants to know the gossip behind that. Let's do that one.
All right.
Let's see what Melania, how she really thinks about her.
Melania divorcing. I'm kind of hearing as soon as possible.
Right.
As soon as she can get out, she wants out.
I think she wanted out before she got in. I think she probably that one long night in the middle, she says, what the hell did I do? What did I do? Is the money worth all this? All right. Whew. Oh yeah, the King of Swords. She's learning. It's a strategy. She has a strategy to get out. The Fool. She feels like she was stupid, and yep. She feels like she was stupid, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, she was stupid to believe a fool about the King of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. She thought it was going to be a happy reunion. Page of Pentacles, but her goal was money. Her goal was money first, then relationship, and that's what her big deal is. Her big problem is, but it doesn't say anything about divorce. My cards always tell me the backstory before it gives me before it gives me any information. It's like, I know this. Go for it.
So yeah, I got Temperance, so she's just trying to stay cool, stay in the moment, do the best she can. There's a Magician. She's got a side piece.
We should read on the side piece.
She's trying, Nine of Cups. She's trying to remain happy. The Five of Wands, there's a lot of arguments and burdens. The Queen of Swords, she has a lawyer. She's going to be moving on with the Six of Swords. There's a lot of secrets involved. And here's the Tower divorce.
Ooh, there we go. Let's read on her side piece. Let's see who it is, because I think, who could it be? Let's see if he's foreign, he's current. I mean, a woman like that. I wonder if 45 is old enough to have, or his health problems that he's gone a little soft. Because you know how older men with health problems that I'll drink to that, right? So I wonder if she has to.
My coffee's a little soft this morning. It's a little limp on the robust.
Thank you, Jazzy. Thank you, Jazzy Curl. Thank you for that. I'm growing it out. I stopped coloring it over a year ago, almost a year and a half ago, and it's almost there. I'm a natural redhead, but you can't tell anymore. But thank you for that. She has a horse. Wait, JB says she has a horse with one leg pulled on her carriage. I don't know what that means. All right, let's see. Let's read on on Melania's side piece and see if we can figure out who it is. The Hermit. Ooh, somebody behind the scenes.
High Priestess. She's got secrets about it.
Ace. Yep.
She's
Ace of Cups.
trying to hide it as much as possible. She travels a little bit. Six of Swords to get to this person.
Oh.
Again, the Moon. A lot of secrets, trying to hide it. She's praying for the ending of her marriage.
So are we.
Same card pops up again. The Magician, the person that makes her happy. She's dreaming and praying for a new start with the Star and hope. Her emotions are only positive with him. Ace of Pentacles. That's a yes. That's your substance, your good feelings. Nine of Swords. She hates it because she's trapped right now. Three of Pentacles. She's bringing him, or he's bringing her emotional support. The World. So this guy travels a bit. If he's the Magician, it's came up twice now. He's not just some bodyguard or something like that. So he's a businessman. He does many things. He does things overseas with the Six of Swords. Secretive man. Many people don't know what he does. Huh. Where? Knight of Cups. Someone who brings her emotional pleasure. Seven of Swords. There's burdens that they can't be together. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing a card where it may be at. I don't think he's always stateside.
Well, let me get I got Hermit, so that means that he's definitely behind the scenes and he's not in the public eye. And then I got the Ace of Cups, which she thinks he's number one, that he's really something for her. She's in love. the High Priestess, where he's in love with her, and then I have the Eight of Cups, where the Eight of Cups is abandonment and moving on. She's going to leave 45 for him, and then I got the Lovers, so Eight of Cups. So the abandonment, she's going to leave 45 for this guy. So it's a it's a real relationship, as real as Melania can have. And then the four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles talks about team and security. So they're trying to, and then the Ten of Swords, which this is probably 45, the Ten of Swords, that they're just going to stab him in the back. Now, what I get is that 45 knows who this is. He knows who this is. And so whoever it is.
That could be the Ace of Coins that came out, that 45.
Yeah, he knows 45 knows who this is. And she's definitely, they think it's a real relationship. That she's like in love, they're in love, and they're going to, once it comes out, it's going to stab 45 in the back around it.
I pulled a couple more. Like, I usually don't like to go over 13 cards. And the Empress card popped out. So there's a connection to Russia.
Yeah, that's what I got, was the Empress too. The Empress was on that. So maybe it is somebody from...
someone was saying maybe a lawyer. So that's kind of...
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's in the public eye. The Hermit came out where he's not in the public eye for sure.
Temperance, moderation. I'm trying to see if I can get a positive as a lawyer in that.
Okay.
Judgment, close to a lawyer card. Yeah. I don't think it's a lawyer.
That's not enough money for Melania.
I do feel this guy's secure. It kind of makes me feel like what Princess Di was doing. She was stepping off and she was dating that prince from Saudi or whatever. Right. It feels something like that. There's security there for her eventually. Okay. I don't think it's like a Russian oligarch or anything like that, but
they say that everybody was saying that she lives in Maryland with her parents. I didn't know that her parents lived in Maryland, but
then I pulled the King of Cups, so it's an emotional support guy, a decent guy, so willing to take on her baggage. So
okay. So do you have any questions? That was nice. What do you got?
One more, I guess, and then we can take questions from the audience. The last one.
Audience?
Yeah. The last one is 45 the Trump org broke? And are they using the donations that people give them to pay people? Is 45 actually broke?
Okay, let's find out.
The whole Trump organization. And then a second part would be, is he using the donations that people give him to pay off others, and pay themselves? Is that how they're actually surviving?
Okay, so I got a hit a long time ago when he was pardoning people. I remember asking Sears, like, why does he pardon people that are just like horrible and they know that they're bad? And the hit that I got was that they pay him to pardon him. Like it depends on how much money they're buying their pardons from 45, and that's the reason why he's doing it, for the people that are awful.
I don't know. That Navy SEAL wouldn't have much money. I don't know how he would get paid
off.
But
they could have, right? That Navy SEAL, he could have, some organization could have ponied up, $1 million for the president to pardon him. But all right, let's go. Let's see if 45 has any money. Let's do that one. This 45, is he really broke?
I know, Queenie. We know he's broke, but we want to see what the cards have to say. I've never pulled on it. I just intuitively always feel they're done.
Let's see what we have.
all I need is one card. The tower. They're broke as shit. They're broke as shit.
They said this is some broke people.
Eight of Wands. They're strugglingly desperately to find money in any place, any way they can.
Yeah.
Nine of Wands. They're burdened. They're trying to find whatever.
Yep, I got 9 of Wands as well.
Queen of Pentacles. I think that constitutes the using of donations. They're just finding any source they can to stay afloat, keep money. Queen of Swords, there's investigators on his financial ties and businesses. Ace of Pentacles, something's coming out about it. Queen of Wands, here's a Nancy Pelosi card. Strengthen the investigations.
Yeah, I got strength too.
And then
found it weird.
And then burdens. Or not burdens, the Ten of Swords in their back. So I'm feeling this has to do with emoluments. They're going to come down hard on all the emoluments be crap they've been doing.
Yeah,
and
I got the.
And then the Hangman, the organization's in turmoil.
Yep, I got according to their finances challenges, which I got the 5 of Wands challenges, obstacles, things like that. Like see that picture? That he's just down and out. Nothing there. Down and out. Yep. I got the same thing. I mean, it's one thing to like, we know he's broke, but it's another thing when Spirit, explains the situation of how broke they are. And it is, and I'm pretty sure because of after he gets out, let's just see if his businesses are going to fail once he leaves. Let's do that one.
It just keeps getting worse the more cards I pull out. Next 3 cards were two of Wands teamwork by the government. By the government, the Hierophant, with victory.
Yeah.
So the investigations are going to be positive.
Yeah, they're going to temper his dealings and all of his things, and the 3 of Wands are going to work together just to take him out. The
Trump org is so broke they can't pay attention.
Right, exactly. They are terrible. All right, so
that's 45 anyway. He can't pay attention to anything. So.
All right, so let's go ahead and take some questions from the chat. Anybody? Just put it in all caps because I'm old. We'll see if we can catch any questions from.
That's why I have my glasses with the readers in it, so I can see something.
Right. 45 pardon. Become rate him. Anybody? We don't have to do just 45, but if anybody has any questions.
45
Hot chick on wheels. Now that's a good.
Because he could relate to him. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Queens are still on. Queen, not real gold. Everything is fake. Oh, what did Queen Bee say? Don Julio would walk away if we saw the true welfare. Yeah. If we could only get to see his true finances, he'd run.
Oh, I think he would just die in embarrassment, to be honest. Questions in caps for Sheila and Scott. Where did Melania get her money from? What do you mean? Will the other three be arrested?
Oh, and George Floyd, the officers. Okay. Will the other 3 officers be arrested?
All right, we're going to read on one question about the riots, okay, and see what that goes. But I don't want to.
They watched it all go down, so.
Yeah. Did they move out of New York because they knew of the virus? Did who move out? Did the 45?
Oh, they put their legal residence in Florida.
And somebody wants to know if we're going to have another shutdown because of the coronavirus. Okay, so let's do those 2. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, other 3. Okay.
Yeah, if the other 3 are going to be arrested.
I'm feeling and hearing a yes, but a lesser charge.
I got the Six of Cups right off the bat. Innocence.
That they're innocent.
Yeah, innocence. Six of
Six
Cups.
of Cups is innocence. That
Gifts, innocence, reunions, innocence.
well, Six of Cups always means growing from past mistakes because you're thinking about what you could have done, should have done, would have done.
But even if they do get arrested, they could be innocent. You know, they're gonna release it and say that they're innocent.
That could
because. And the eight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, their career is over with because of they're going to get abused pretty bad because of it. That means that even if they do go out and they get arrested and they come back, they're innocent. Their career is over. There's nothing for them out there. I also got the Eight of Wands, which is isolation and imprisonment. That's interesting. Isolation. So it looks like they do get arrested, isolation and imprisonment, but they become they're going to get. I don't think it's going to stick. Interesting. Go ahead. I'll let you go.
This is kind of confusing what I'm seeing, but Ten of Pentacles was first. It's feeling more like information material about some secrets with the moon, why this happened, resulting in some heartbreak of the Three Swords, creating an emotional response with the Ace of Cups. And then we have a Queen of Swords, female prosecutor coming in. Seven of Cups. With the emotions of like the United States and everything, the chaos, the Queen of Cups here. And then we have action, the positive action, the Seven of Cups. There's a lot to this. I'm not seeing imprisonment either, but they're going to be come down on. Something has to be done, right? So the prosecutor is going to do something. I'm feeling they will be arrested. I'm not showing like imprisonment, but there will be an example because of information about why this happened. Another man, powerful man, King of Wands coming in. Loss of money, Five of Coins. There's a bigger story to all this. I think there will be an example made of them. They probably will lose their jobs, but I'm not seeing imprisonment for the other three.
Yeah.
Then we have justice served. Yeah, I'm not seeing imprisonment, but there is a whole new aspect of this whole thing beyond those four cups.
Okay. So let's kind of move on to another one. Will we have another shutdown because of the coronavirus?
What do you mean shutdown?
Will we have another shutdown because of a second wave of the coronavirus?
Oh, so let's clarify my thoughts of a second wave. Technically, I don't believe there is a second wave yet because it's continuing, right? So when you're talking second wave, you mean like in the fall kind of thing?
Possibly. I mean,
It kind of clears up, things get better, and then boom, it comes back.
Possibly, yeah.
Because in my opinion and feeling that it hasn't stopped yet. There is no second wave. It's never been contained, right? So will we get another second wave of shutdown? Because they're opening everything up. Meaning like a lockdown type of thing.
Yeah. Will we open up and then get shut down again? Like in a second wave
because of the virus, will we be locked down again, or told to stay home kind of thing? Okay.
Yeah, like that. I'm gonna get out my haunted house deck for that. Let's see if we're gonna have to pull back. I kind of got a little bit of a reading on New York where they're gonna open up and then it's gonna spike again, and they have to also pull back and shut down a few things again to contain it. But let's see if the whole United States will do that. Decisions.
I'm kind of feeling what I'm hearing is like places that were stupid are going to be locked down again. I'm just kind of seeing like this when I think of the United States.
Okay. I got the decision to do it, the Two of Pentacles, and then I got the World. The World is going to go into another spike. And then I got the High Priestess, which is intuition, that everybody knew that it was going to happen. Everybody knew that it was too early to open up. And so they might have to restrain the decision, the Two of Pentacles, the World, and the intuition. Everybody knew that it was going to be too soon. And then the Fire. This is what I got for the ending of that, opening up too fast. The Ten of Wands.
I did have the Ten of Wands, all the burdens and stuff.
Five of Cups.
But something is very weird with mine. The Three of Wands, that's kind of an overseas card too, because he's looking over the seas. But it's a retreat. The Fool, there's a new journey, a new direction, so that could mean some places. But then I have the Three of Cups, and that's more of a joy card. And then next to that is Ten of Wands. There's your burdens. So kind of feels like I was saying, it's going to be some places good, some places not. But then we have a female energy of the High Priestess coming in. And that would be a hope thing, things changing. But then Five of Wands. Arguments. So there's going to be arguments yet between government and state. Nine of Cups. Some people are going to be happy about it. But then we have the Emperor with a new message and something about a lower part of government with the Four of Pentacles. So there's going to be states here and there, new messages, some people happy, some people not. So it's all mixed in. There's something else to this story here that I'm plopping out. Then the Hermit. Someone's being singled out by investigations or someone of working on things with the Eight of Pentacles. Judgment's coming down about a partnership with the Two of Cups. Someone's retreating, and something's going on with Donald here relating to all this.
My last card that I pulled was grief.
There's grief.
Yeah, Five of Cups, grief.
Page of Cups, some new emotions, someone with a new plan. This is very mixed because something's not quite right going on here, because Donald is popping in here and having to retreat and from this virus. Something's hinky.
Yep. I have another question. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
I'm so sorry. Are we good?
I'm just not getting no positives on this. It's something's hinky. That's all I gotta say. Something is weird in Denmark.
Okay. I have another question. You know the Amy in the Central Park. The Amy, what was the last name?
Coopers.
So
Cooper.
somebody wanted to. They sent me a question on this on my channel. Somebody wanted to know why she lied.
Oh, what was the motivation behind Amy Cooper's actions?
Yeah, what's the motivation as to why she lied about the whole situation? I can't even watch it, to be honest with you. I can't even watch. I get so emotional and so angry. I just get so mad about all of this stuff. So I have a hard time. But
the other day when I had to deliver to one of my favorite meat delivery stops, and the main meat cutter that I always talk to is a black man, cool as shit, great guy. You know, we call each other brother and high five. We even walked down the aisle when I was leaving, arm in arm, right? Cool shit, right? So he asked me, he goes, "What do you think? What do you think about what happened in Minnesota?" And the only words that came out of my mouth is that the United States is fucked up. It's the only thing I'd say. The United States is effed up.
Yeah. Careful of the F word.
We're human. We're allowed to say bad words once in a while.
Exactly.
But that's what I told him.
We are.
And he just looked at me and goes,
"It is. It's just backwards. We shouldn't be dealing with this in 2020." But anyways, let's ask her the reason why she lied. What was her motivation? Let's see if we can get to the bottom of that. Then we have a few other questions to get through. So, all right. Oh.
all right. I'm glad you agree, Lori. Effed up, yeah. Sorry, yep. Use the F word. Effed up. It was effed up.
She was afraid. She was afraid to be judged.
Judged.
And she was really worried. She was really worried about being judged. I don't know why. Insufficient person, total honesty. Well, that's interesting.
I know. I'm getting some interesting cards too.
Power. She was worried about getting judged by the power that was there. She was worried about being judged by the police. What do you got?
Well, I was thinking about why she did it.
Yeah, why she did it.
And
why she lied.
And you thought power?
No, judgment. She was worried about the judgment of the power that was there. That means the cops. She was worried about the power that was there. There was a lot, like the cops have power. She was worried about that. She was worried. There's worry. There's judgment.
That feels more
power.
That feels more after the fact. Don't you think? I'm just saying what you're throwing. Does that feel more after the fact, or is that
during? Like, why did she lie? Literally, why did just the plain old question of why she lied? Because she was worried about judgment of the power that was there. Cops.
Okay.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Well, I thought about it different. Why she did it in the first place. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know.
Why was she in the park, to do it? So the first two that popped out were Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. To me, that feels like she's trying to create a reaction from the Seven of Cups and the Emperor. So to me, that feels like she had influence from her family, possibly her father, with the Five of Pentacles, gave her bad advice. I feel like she was programmed or trained to be somewhat racist. But justice is coming down on her, obviously. Then the Seven of Pentacles, too, is also like stuff given to her, fed to her. At the end was the Eight of Pentacles. She was trying to create a response, something that was taught, learned. She's retreating now, and she's trying to create that Ace of Cups emotional response. So I think it was trained in her mind. She wasn't like I don't feel like she was purposely sent out there to create this. It was just an opportunity became because it's instilled in her. That's why I'm kind of.
I got games, playing chess, playing games. It was a game to her, and like she's been thinking about doing that for quite a while. I have contemplation, like she's been thinking about doing that for quite a while. She wanted to create a scene, and she was playing a game. Somewhere there's a game. Somewhere there's a game of the powers to be. Somewhere there's a game. Somewhere she's in.
Because I didn't get any cards that show she was paid or anything. I just
no, but I get that she's like in the society, like she's in a society. She's worried about the judgment of the people she's in society, but she's playing a game. Like this is a like a game. Like somebody says you need to go out there and cause chaos. This is a game. I don't know. Something is really weird about this. Like this was planned.
I mean, planned by another or planned by her.
You know how gangs, you have to jump in or you have to go do something in order to be a part of a gang? That's the feel of it.
I did get an emperor and someone given her advice or programmed her to be that. So
that's what it feels like. Like she wants to belong to some sort of group, and this was your challenge to go do that. Like it was a game and it was planned. And she was afraid.
Well, I pulled one card again, and that was in the original, was the Knight of Swords. And that's creating conflicting action. Someone else could be a younger person, partner, or something. Very well could be. You could be onto something there. All right, what else we got from the chat?
Let's see. She felt empowered. Yeah. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Let's see. For racism. You know what I want to read on? This question kind of come to my mind. Is this the end of racism? Are we actually going to purge this absolute disgusting poison in our community, in our work, and the United States? Is this the end? Is this the ugly? It came in ugly. It's going to leave ugly. But is this the absolute end? Are we going to actually get out of the gutter and come above racism in this country? How about that one?
So, what happened the other day? Is this a start of progression upward, basically?
Yeah, because racism, came in ugly and it's going to leave ugly. That's the energy of it, of course. But is this like the last? Is this we're going to get up and out of the freaking gutter and become human beings and stop racism? And is this going to get better? Let's do that one. I want to see that one. I want to bring.
Well, I grabbed my fairy deck. The fairy deck. That's my people deck card. I like to use for people. Remember who made these? Doreen Virtue. The fairy tarot deck cards. They're really beautiful. but they're really big and hard to shuffle.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson on great big huge ones because I'm like, oh, I can't even do that. All right, so let's do that. Let's see that. Let's give some, because I've had enough. I put on my community chat this morning, and I've ordered from a sign maker here in Colorado Springs that I'm going to put in my front yard that says "I stand against racism," and a lot of my neighbors want to do that. I hope I start a trend that everybody gets a little card or a sign and put in front of there and says I stand against racism. I stand against racism, and let's start changing the minds of any child that walks by my house, because I live by a school, so all the young children are going to walk by my house, and then they're going to see that sign, I stand against racism, and maybe we'll start changing the younger minds.
Yeah, I don't go on Facebook much anymore because it's really hurtful.
Oh no, that was my community page here on YouTube. I did that.
I got rid of so many friends that would not stop posting racist stuff. I'm just like, I don't want anything to do with it.
I'm not tolerating it.
Friends I've
raise my children that way.
Friends I've known for a long time didn't have a clue that they were that hateful towards people of color. I'm like, I can't deal with you. It's horrible.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I have
Wow. I'm getting all autumn cards pretty much. Meaning the fall. A lot of change. Crazy. Renewal. The end of the heartbreak.
I get triumph and I get trustworthy. I get triumph and I get trustworthy, meaning that we're going to triumph over this. And in the future, we're going to get trustworthy, meaning that that each and every person starts to trust each other. But it's going to go through hard times. That's what this one is the Five of Pentacles is the hard times. We're going to go through a little. It came in ugly, right? It came in ugly, and it's going to leave ugly. Is what it has. It's just awful, but that's the truth. What do you?
Yeah, the autumn cards are the coins. So we have a King of Coins coming through. Compassionate, accomplished, gifted, with the 10 of Coins.
Oh, Marie's table's here. Hey, Marie.
Hey, Marie.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, Scott. I'm so sorry, but I just want to hi, Marie.
So the 10 of Coins is taking steps, but we're currently in a 4 of Wands, stepping back from all this chaos, with a 4 of Coins, managing your resources. But then we have an Ace of Coins right behind that, a windfall, assistance, things getting better, happy change. The 5 of Wands, working on differences. 2 of Coins is 2 of Autumn is the balancing, and then we have the Queen of Love coming in. So there's going to be a change coming, and then we have renewal, change, and then the winter time. So heartbreak's over.
Good.
I think throughout this whole summer, there's going to be a lot of change, investigations. People are going to get taken down, and by winter, and autumn, I got a lot of those coins, autumn cards, mostly autumn. So by fall, there should be a lot of change of finding out these bad actors, change, because I truly believe most people are not racist, you know. It's just a few that cause problems. So hopefully by autumn, and a big ending with that 3 of Swords, winter, that was the last card. It's the heartbreak could be over.
Yep.
I'm sure it's never going to be, completely done, but a huge change I think is coming.
I think pause and renewal in this deck. Judgment is, if you look down here, it says pause and renewal for the judgment of it going away. It says pause and renewal and absolution. So that's a very big good card about that. And then I got the Page of Swords where it says truthful, just. It says truthful, just in the written message, which talks about don't stop talking about it. Tell anybody that brings up that subject or anything like that, you let them know that it's unacceptable. We teach our children how it's unacceptable. I raised my children to never be racist, never. And I thought to myself, because I was raised in a military atmosphere, and my father was an MP, and the stories that came around, I used to be a young child going, this is not right, this cannot be right. And I remember saying to myself, I will never teach my children this. This is not right. Yeah. We got to break the chains. We got to start talking. We got to start, letting it know that it is unacceptable to think that way and to act like that. And that's what the card said. Keep talking. Keep talking. Write the letters. Say your piece. All of it. So that's exactly what we need to do, is to keep talking, because if just like domestics, just like child abuse, if we let it go under the table again, you know what I mean? It'll never but keep talking. So anyways.
Yeah, online activities of trying to cut it down does not work.
No.
So, I mean, if people say something that I'm around, yes, I definitely say something.
Yeah, I absolutely refuse.
You can't get anywhere. You can't get anywhere online. It just doesn't work.
No, but I can do it one-on-one with my children. I can do it one-on-one with my family. I can do it one-on-one with my friends. You know what I mean? That's where the power is that face-to-face. Somebody at work starts in on a racist joke. I literally stop it. I'm like, you don't know who you're talking to.
The technology nowadays, we're all, a lot too many people are,
speak up.
Snapchat, TikTok,
But the power is one-on-one. The one-on-one, when you look somebody in the eye and let them know that is unacceptable.
Make them feel poor, weak.
Thank you, Share Bear.
Oh, Share, thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
So what else we got?
Yeah, hugs back to you, Marie. I think I've said that, but I seen you commenting again. Love you, dear. Love your posts.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
My mom passed away, and I'm like, when I seen her start her channel and listening to Marie, I'm like, oh, that's just like my mom.
Aww. All right.
Sweet
so what else we got?
All right. Discover the news. I seen you said something about Trump in June. Yeah, we're gonna finish up all Trump stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna do a daily tick of Trump at the end.
Tick. So at the end, when we decide to end, it's always a Trump tick. So we're gonna do other stuff first.
So what else do we got? What do we see?
Probably another half hour, 35 minutes or so. Control what happens when stop the cycle with me. Okay.
I'm looking for another question.
Yeah. Someone hit up some caps for a question. We probably missed other ones.
Will the world leader arise for justice? Will a world leader arise for justice?
A world leader. Justice for what? Just, I don't know.
Will a world I think what I intuitively hear her say is, will we have a leader that is going to be just, like a just leader, a fair and just leader? Are we going to have one of those?
Is the world leader that's going to stand out from everyone else, kind of thing?
Yeah, are we going to have a just leader?
Just.
Meaning somebody who will do the right thing no matter what.
Are you talking about United States or worldwide?
Yes, no, United States. I'm pretty sure it's United States. Because worldwide, we have no control over. We can't. Wouldn't that be awesome for the whole world to start?
Oh, bless you, Shelly.
Yes, thank you,
Bless you
thank
so
you,
much.
thank you, thank you. Share. Is it Shelly? Yeah, it is
It's
Shelley.
like Shelly to me. Yeah.
Yep. So it's a beautiful way to spell that. I like it.
Hey, Julie. We'll get to the Trump pick soon here.
Hot Chick on Wheels. Now that is a perfect name. I love it. That's fun. I also can ride a bike, a motorcycle, but I don't anymore. But I went to class, got my bike and everything. Okay, let's do that. Will we ever have a just leader? Let's do it. Ooh, progressive and control. Progressive and control.
Well, I got the devil flopped out the first. Not until we get rid of the current one. We have a King of Swords, a prosecutor, lawyer, judge working on it, making the current one step away with the Hermit. Four of Cups. His feelings are hurt. Well, I'm not getting it's all talking about 45 to me here. Six of Coins, loans, documents, financial help. There's some secrets with the moon all about the money. Nine of Swords, ridding the will of the Dark Overlord. 45, gaining balance in the states. Page of Swords, hopes of dreams, new conflicts, and moderation coming in with temperance. Page of Wands, we got a message coming in. Someone's bringing a message, bringing emotional loss to Donald, making him retreat. This is my imprisonment card. So I got nothing about a new leader coming in, all about 45 leaving.
Okay, well then you got him leaving. I got the new guy coming in. Isn't that interesting? Because that's exactly what I got. I got the
nice. Can we get a nice?
Yeah, the death of that action. Yep, the death of that action, and then falling in love with our new, the Two of Cups, falling in love with our new opportunity, and nourishing. So nourishing right here, the nourishing, the Queen of Pentacles, the nourishing. So I also got a hit on this card right here, what it came up, which is the Three of Wands, opportunity and prepare to receive. You see, everybody in the United States needs to get on board and be prepared to receive a just leader. You see what I mean? Mm-hmm. If we still have the thinking and the belief that it's okay for a leader to be corrupt like Trump, we're going to get another Trump. So we all need to start talking, and we all need to start getting everybody prepared to have a just leader. And that is important for all of us. And I honestly believe that the coronavirus is removing all the old ideas from the earth. Now, I don't want any more elderly people to die. Don't get me wrong. Thank you, love, peace. Thank you very much. That's fantastic.
Blessing to you, love, peace.
Yep. So I don't, I think that all of the old ideas are leaving the earth right now. And then we have the new ideas bubbling up. And what are we going to teach? All of us light workers, we're going to teach that we need we need love, we need kindness, we need to do this differently in order for humanity to survive. I think we're just in a great big huge washing machine and cleaning the dirt off of it, and we're going to go through a tumble dry, which is the ugly, for a little while, and then we're going to come out and we're going to have brand new clothes, pristine, clean clothes. And we just got to keep on talking and keep on talking.
It is sad what the COVID is doing, but it is a cleansing. Does the Queen of Coins represent Mother Earth to you? It does to me.
It remains the abundance of Mother Earth to me when it comes across like that. Yeah, that the abundance, that we just need to talk. And I think our power is one-on-one, right? Who do we teach our children? What are we teaching our grandchildren, right? I think the power is one-on-one. So, yeah, I think we need to get ready for a just leader. We all need to get ready.
Yeah. Maria is saying something about, could my reading be connected to the Supreme Court justice standing up for true justice with Trump's papers?
Okay. Let's read that.
I guess, Maria, can you clarify? Are you talking about Judge Roberts in June? They're talking in the middle of June. They're going to talk about it again or something. Or are you talking about the judge? Trump's papers. Who's looking at that? No, that's Supreme Court. Like Sullivan's involved in the, or is it Walton? No, Walton's looking at the Mueller report. Sullivan's looking at the Flynn case, and Supreme Court is looking at his taxes. So we're talking about the Supreme Court. Maria, if you could post again.
Is she still here? Is Maria's table still here? Hi, Undercover News.
New York City cop. Yeah, uncover the news. It's been horrible. The whole thing's been horrible. Well, let's just read on the Supreme Court. What's the Supreme Court going to do with Trump's taxes here at the middle of June? Are they going to do anything else? I think they're looking at something else in June here. Hard to remember. Right, I know they had that first, but what's the Supreme Court? The Supreme Court changing their tune on Trump's taxes and stuff.
Okay. I gotta get out my ghost deck. I gotta put the other ones away. And we're tanking into some energy, so I have to go. My cards are relative to the energy that I read on.
Well, Connie, Judge Roberts did do something good the other day.
Yes, Marie's table says yes to your question. She said yes. Yes, they're talking about the what you were saying about the court and all that.
I don't think Trump has anything to say about the G7, so I wouldn't worry about that one. Supreme Court. Is the Supreme Court changing their tune on Trump taxes, Trump financials?
Ooh, they're still in indecision. I have Two of Pentacles proposals.
The ghost deck.
I think they are.
Yeah, there is a little indecision yet. Five of Coins. That's your indecision on financial matters. But they recognize that the Four of Coins that the lower courts said yes, they have to come out. Seven of Coins, they are thinking about changing in a different direction. Queen of Swords, that feels like the lower courts too, that they have already decided. Page of Cups, new feelings and emotions coming through with the current events. Page of Coins, new materials coming out. Balancing with the Two of Coins, Four of Cups. That's they're worried about the Four of Cups. They're worried about making the wrong decision and being judged and how it's going to come out. But in the end, we got a little bit of joy and relief with the Three of Cups and their new message coming in. So I think they changed their mind in the end.
I didn't get that. Change their mind to go after him, you mean?
In the end of what they're looking at with the taxes and everything, eventually, when it's all said and done, I feel like with this throw, that they will, whether it's 7-2 or whatever, but say yes.
Yeah, that's what I got.
The
Okay.
Constitution is correct. You have to give out your taxes and everything.
Okay, yeah. So, and I want to remind you, the other Sheila in the chat wanted to know if the wall is still being built. So let's just make a check mark that that's the next question. But
Obama's wall is.
Okay, so this is very interesting when I asked that question, because I got the Two of Pentacles, where the Two of Pentacles talks about awaiting and many options, and then I got, this is how many swords I got in my spread. I put out 8 cards. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 swords, which I got the Knight of Swords, I got the King of Swords, and then I got the Three of Pentacles. And then I got, I'm sorry, it was five swords. The King of Wands, which means fast, and it's going to go through. And then I got the Tower. Like, yeah, they're over it. They are absolutely over it. And then the Two of Swords, where it talks about making a decision, and then the Eight of Swords. That's the final decision, where it talks about isolation and imprisonment. The Eight of Swords. So, yep, I see that they kind of weigh in their odds how this is going to end up, because it's a delicate situation. But the Tower, they're like, we're over it. We're going to go with the Constitution. We're going to go with America, and then the decision of how to handle that, and then imprisonment. They're going to release the information, and whatever is in there is so damning that, he's probably a tax evasion. Just like Al Capone went to prison for tax evasion. And I'm pretty sure, 45 probably has that about him too. I bet you he hasn't paid his taxes in a while.
Well, it's still under audit, for the last 4 years.
Of course, it's always under audit. But yeah, that's what I get. That they're going to side with us eventually. I don't know if it's going to happen in June, but
no, yeah, right. That's the question. Timing of when. Yeah.
So let's do the wall. Is the wall still being built? Because we haven't really heard much about that.
The wall. Hey. Queen's Tarot. You just
go ahead.
No, I just seen Queen's Tarot had a pop up of her video got done uploading. Another tarot scope to watch after this.
Right.
I guess the question is Donald's wall being built?
Yeah. Is the wall still being built? Is the question. Let's see.
Nope. 5 of Swords popped out the first one. Nope. Donald's moved on. The Chariot, Donald's moved on from that wall idea a long time ago. 3 of Wands, he's got a different plan of attack. Doesn't care about that anymore. Here's Russian money here. He's probably looted that wall money for Russia. And here's your greedy evil deeds of the devil. Yep, there are 2 of Cups. There's your love and partnership with another. And then Ace of Cups. Fulfillment. So yeah, I think he looted some of that money.
I do too.
For Russia. It was never about wall being built. So yeah.
I think we've been fooled. We were fooled. We were fooled in that he wanted the wall. The Queen of Pentacles shows up. The Queen of Cups shows up. The emotional about the money, and then the Queen of Swords showed up. So all the Queen of Swords, and then the Empress shows up, talking about how it got diverted, that it had a new idea, a new place to go. But we were fooled. We were fooled that he really wanted the wall, and that was just a ploy. That was something else. It was under So I think
Hey.
the wall has been. I think it has been abandoned. And the Two of
Yeah.
Wands. Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
Sheila, take charge. I'm gonna go bye-bye for a minute. The
Oh,
coffee's
yeah,
the
tinkle. Do you
coffee's
have
gotta
to
go.
tinkle?
The coffee's gotta go somewhere else.
All right, tinkle well, my friend. Tinkle
All
well.
right. You're a solo reader for a minute.
It's me. Woohoo! How funny. Hi, guys. Oh, the children in the cages. That just angers me so much. It angers me. Just absolutely angers me that he thinks that he can do that. I'm old enough to remember when Donald shut down the government for the wall. But COVID, correct. Yeah. His priorities are upside down. You're funny. Griffith? Potty break. Everybody, okay, is it a potty break? Everybody has potty break. Coffee. Wash your hands. Make sure you wash your hands. All right. Hi, Teresa. Teresa.
Can you look at the Australian government?
What are we going to look at there?
I don't know. That's the first
Well,
thing
the
I see.
Australian government is pretty tied up with the Americans. That's why. They're pretty entwined. Like China and Australia, and then the Americans. We're pretty entwined. I couldn't tell you the words of how entwined they are, but I do know that they are. Like if the USA tanks, Australia is going to tank with them, kind of thing. Not all the way, because they're self-supporting, but we are definitely connected. So let's look at them, see how well they're doing, and see if they're.
I've thought about. I don't know if I read on Morrison, but with him, I kind of get like a 50-50. He like sways back and forth. It's like, I'll do this to be good, but then I'm going to do this because I have to be evil, kind of thing. I get like a 50-50 feeling on that man. But
At least their government gets half and half. We get 100% evil.
what? Queen Bee. Queen's Tarot. What's wrong with my quick tinkle? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, that was quick. He peeked
that was quick.
That's
You just open up the valve and it goes done.
This is TMI, mister.
Yeah, one of those twist valves. Gotta go.
Oh gosh. Will the judges put a stop on Trump's endless delay tactics and release his taxes? I think we already.
Yeah, that's all the Supreme Court. It just until they decide, there's nothing going down. So.
Yeah, that's kind of a hard one to. That's a hard one to read on, to be honest. Let's just think it into existence. All right, so let's do the government. The government of Australia. Let's do that. See what we got. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Luck. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, Circle of Support. So they Circle of Support. And the High Priestess.
Huh.
And Judgment.
The Australian government.
The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is innocent and reunion. I think what they're talking about is they have judgment against what our government is doing, but they have our support. Like, if you guys get 45 out, we're gonna stick together. Maybe that's kind of Page of Cups. With volunteer work. I think they're trying to do everything they can to get him out too. Yeah, the decision.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Go ahead, finish. Sorry.
the seven of wands is against competition, so they're against Trump as well. So that's what I got. What did you get? What did you bring out?
Yeah. Well, the 8 of coins is the first one. So that's someone of skill working on things, bringing in illumination and something to light about a lot of burdens, 10 swords in the back that have happened with the alignment of the government. 5 of swords, there's been some struggles about evil deeds and the devil, some actions against the Australian government that have not been favorable. Of course, it involves Russia operatives. It could also be China. The power of 3 I've been getting lately. When I talk about the virus and whatnot, this empress gets that feeling of 3 communist entities. There's your love
You're
and
banging your table again, mister.
The Empress and 2 of Cups. I do that when I think too hard, and yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, we got the 2 of Cups and the partnership with the three entities. There's 3 communists, probably like China, Russia, maybe Israel, something like in that. But then we have the Ace of Cups coming in, a change with the Emperor leadership, and the burdens are ceasing with the 5 of Wands. Struggles with finances, and then 6 of Swords moving on. I got the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands too here also. So yeah, there's change coming. They've been looking at it and what's going on, but they have some struggles. I think I did read something about China is pressuring Australia about trade or something too. So there is a connection there oppressing Australia. Something's going on weird, but it's coming out in a positive light later. Let's see. 19. Are we ready for the tick, or you want to go a little longer with other questions?
No, I mean it'll be 2 hours here in about 10 minutes. I think that's pretty good. We also have
I know we went 2.5 last week. Hong Kong.
But we have
Oh, that's a good one.
Read on Hong Kong.
That's a good one.
Let's read on Hong Kong
with the
Chinese. Do our final. Yep.
Yeah, with the Chinese and Hong Kong conflict. Which
okay, let's do it.
Ooh, I think that calls for the Illuminati deck.
Ooh.
Because there was some weird stuff going on over there, so it's trying to bring out the mysteries of the Illuminati.
These people.
Where'd my... Oh, there's... Trying to find my donger. All right, that's enough vibrations. We all felt the vibrations.
We
good
did.
Vibrations.
I'm sure Hong Kong heard that.
Hong Kong and China. Hong Kong and China.
Ooh, I literally could pull just one card right here. I have the Ten of Pentacles, retirement, inheritance, legacy. The it's all about the money. The 2 of Pentacles, weighing many options. The 6 of Cups, which is innocence and reunion. That's interesting. And death. Change. Yeah. I think there's a huge change going to happen. Let's see what the change is going to look like. The change is going to be the emperor. The emperor planning, father figure, like leadership, respect and leadership is going to change. Let's see what else. And then I have the Ten of Swords. Yep, it's gonna look ugly. It's gonna come in ugly, but the death of leadership is going to come. Literally, death of leadership, and it's gonna look ugly. Okay, what do you got?
I'm not getting the emperor kind of thing. On the bottom of the deck, I had the moon. So there's a secret op going on by China, and there's a plan for why they're doing this. And then we had the document that came out. They're trying. That security thing that they're doing. The Nine of Wands. There's some chaos going on there. And then, of course, the conflict with the Five of Swords. Trying to juggle those things. And yes, it's all about money and control. Justice is happening. There will be a balancing, though. Knight of Pentacles, more money. Six of Pentacles, loan and finances, some support. Nine of Pentacles again, more money issues. They want to combine China and Hong Kong. They want control. Because we have the two sevens here. Tricks, purposely making issues to cause financial loss so that they have to be aligned. The Seven of Swords, conflicting, working on things. And then their messages, of making that change in that document, so they can't be separate. Devilish actions and a Queen of Swords. Greed. They want to control. So it's not really saying a final outcome. We're seeing what they want to do. So I think I need to throw again on an outcome. It's showing what they want, but the Justice card is up high, so I would feel good about a fair outcome because it's up high, but it wasn't an ending. So it's probably what's going on now then, because of the greed and money they're together. So they're working on things, trying to balance it. That makes sense because that's up there first. So the outcome cards were the Devil. The Devil and the Queen of Swords. So they know what they're doing. So I don't have a final outcome on what's going to happen. So maybe pull a few for that on what's going to happen between them. If you want to go that route.
Well, I did. I got the final. I thought Death of the Emperor and the Ten of Swords.
That's right. You did have.
I got the final. Yep. I got the final outcome of all of that. So that kind of brought forth.
So you think the Emperor? You mean staying separate?
They're going to get a new leadership. They're going to get a new leadership,
China?
and then.
You think China will?
I think Hong Kong is the one I thought of. So whatever.
Oh, sure.
So an emperor, the death of an emperor, and it's gonna, the swords are coming in, the Ten of Swords, so they're gonna get beat up pretty bad, but a new regime is going to come into play. I don't know when, but bye, Greeter. Thank you very much for your hard work. Thank you, everyone. Bye, Cappy's mom. You guys are great. You kept us safe. Very much so. All right, let's do our last one, which is the daily temperature of 45, and see what he's going through today. See what's going on. Thank you. Be well, everyone. We're not done yet. We got one more question. Hang in there.
Well, I pulled 4 cards randomly out of the deck for an outcome of the chaos between Hong Kong and China.
Yeah.
Just to throw it out there. A King of Swords and a partnership
Okay, Cappy.
King of Swords with a partnership of government. 8 of Pentacles working on things will eventually bring a tower to that situation. So I think it ends up eventually in the favor of the separation between China and Hong Kong. It will be stressful, but eventually it feels like it's going to come out on the positive end.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We're doing
I'm gonna
a
let you. Yeah, the daily. I usually just do 3 cards and then build from there. So you could do it, of course, any way you want. I'm not telling you that, but I'll just letting you know how I do it. Let's do it. Let's see what 45.
Today's been kind of weird. Actually, like 1, 2, 3 cards have been telling the story 8 times. It's like it's usually unusual. Usually need at least 5 to 6 to try and get the flow, but it's like, oh, boom, here's your greed, here's your devil, boom, here's your tower.
I know. My cards always tell me the pre-story. I'm like, all right. It knows me well. Sheila, this is what's going on. All right, let's see what we got.
Yeah, no worries. Uncover the news. You have a half hour to get to. We can go a half hour more if you want, but yeah.
No. I think we should respect Autumn. Yeah.
Autumn starts at half hour. We know.
I mean, I want to watch her, so I mean, I like going in there and watching her. So, all right, here we go. Let me think of Trump. Trump, where are you?
Tick.
I'll let you go first.
I'm going to think of the week ahead kind of thing. The daily tick, week ahead of.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Why do the cards always do this to me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Every time I think about that man or read on it, except once, pretty much, I always get that 6 of Swords, the leaving card. Ugh. And it's towards the end of this, so. All right, the daily tick, moving on this week. We have some High Priestess, feminine energy, intuitive person coming in, healing. It involves the world because what he's doing is evolving the world, right? And everybody. About some burdens going on concerning Russia. So I think it's talking about the riots going on, these burdens that he's creating. And then, of course, which always flops out, is the lovers and partnership of the 2 of Cups. His need to win, causing a moving on scenario from the 6 of Swords. The 9 of Swords trying to rid the influence of 45, causing a 10 of Swords in the back moment. A major breakthrough happens this week. People are working on it. 8 of Coins, causing a retreat overseas. And on the bottom of the deck was a 3 of coins document. It always flops out when I think about him. Document coming out, Russia, him leaving.
Well, that's very interesting because mine is like today. The devil shows up. The devil shows up for today.
There we got the greed.
Yep, we got the greed. We also got the the 4 of Pentacles, which the 4 of Pentacles talks about a long-term security. So he's always on that.
Working on the money.
And his decisions on long-term sobriety. So this card right here talks about, you see the glasses in the front, and then there's a glass. There's a glass being offered with a skeleton hand, meaning he could do it the honest way, or he could go for the poison way. The poison way. And she's turned away from it, but it's the contemplation of that option for him. So he's still the devil shows up. So I think he's trying to get out of the White House by stealing. That's my thinking. The mob shows up for tomorrow. The mob shows up for tomorrow. He's going to be fighting off the media. He's going to be fighting off of the media. The media is going to illuminate the bats in the belfry. The bats, they're going to illuminate the crazy.
Feeling
and
that.
We have here, yep, and this talks about his health because it segues into his health, where he has to retreat because of a doctor and whatever's going on with his health. This talks about the she's holding a problem. She's holding something. A doctor is holding, like that. So something's going to happen with his health this coming week. That's what it looks like. His crazy is being illuminated, and then his health, it goes into doctors and stuff like that for this week. That's a hard prediction, but it does sound like something of his health is going to really start to bubble up, and we're going to start to know about what's going on with his health. Because he's contemplating on getting out and how he's going to get out and how he's going to steal the money on retirement.
Okay, uncover the news. You said so that FBI lawyer actually resigned. I knew they were talking about firing him. But he actually resigned today or whatever?
What FBI lawyer? What are you talking about?
There's been talk that Trump was going to fire the FBI top lawyer. And Uncover the News is posting here that he actually resigned instead of getting fired.
Okay.
That's just horrible because, it's not. If anyone would fire him, it would be Director Wray, not Trump. He's within the FBI. This is crazy town. Something's got to happen.
But you know what? Once they're firing and once they're gone, you see they're free to talk to us. They're free to tell us what's going on. And I think he may have had a decision. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Is he wants to talk about the situation. He can't talk about the situation while he's still hired, and he's going to resign so that he can tell the truth and what's going on. That's the first thing that popped in my head. All right, we can say.
I'm going to ask about that. I'm going to ask about that guy.
Okay, let's do that real quick.
We'll do that on that lawyer.
The reason why he left.
Yeah, what's going on? Is he gonna be a whistleblower or?
Oh, he hates it. Yeah.
Has he had enough? Is this like an end-all thing? That's like, this is crazy town. We need to do something.
Requested resignation. Urged the top Justice Department officials.
So he hasn't resigned, or he is?
He did. He's asked. Yeah, he's and the Christopher Ware or whatever his last name requested resignation at the urging of the top Justice Department officials. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. He's requesting them to resign, or he resigned.
Getting all confusing.
Yeah, we're gonna wait on that. Let's get off here, and you can read that on your channel and see what you come up with. That would be a great one for you to read.
When Trump goes to the hospital, he doesn't come back.
Ooh, Marie's table, yeah. Oh, so she also got that he's going to have a medical situation.
Well, my reading came. Sorry, stupid. I had a reading that came back that Trump tried to get away, and then his anxiety of getting caught, he did like freak out, pass out, and need to go to the hospital. So that's a similar scenario. You know, whether it's him trying to flee or him just having an illness, that makes sense. It's coordinated with what Marie's saying. When he goes down again, he's not coming back to the presidency. Yeah, there's something to that. Marie and I are aligned with that. We also, a long time ago, Marie had a reading or the dream with Nancy Pelosi. And I was also aligned with her reading their dream that something's going on with Nancy taking over kind of thing. So, I don't know. Never can tell when this man's leaving, but the astrological things going on right now are incredible. I can see a shift coming very soon. It's like power of truth is coming out. There's, you know, when that fifth comes, right, Queen? When that fifth comes, it's already inclining, right? Tell us more.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
Oh, you want to get out of here?
You
got a dog walk to do or something?
No, I just 2 hours is good for me. I can feel it on my shoulders. I can feel it on my neck. It's time. Yeah, exactly.
Do a TikTok dance.
Just like, yeah, it's like get out of here. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's really good. I love being here. Don't get me wrong. But I just get to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go snuggle with one of my doggies just to get some good energy back. But I did do on that FBI where it talks about the Ouija board, the plans, and going through and calling all of his things. And and the Republicans showed up as well. It's probably why. But the angel showed up to where like he's going to do something great because of it. He's gonna help the United States because of it. That's what I got from that FBI. Thank you, Marie. Martel.
Guess that's about it. Well, I'm not going to Autumn Stream until I watch Queen Bee's new upload.
Oh yeah, we got some stuff to watch. So I'm gonna go make some more coffee and breakfast. I think I'm hungry.
I need a little tarot scope before I go anywhere else.
You guys are wonderful people. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the moderators. Deb M, thank you very much. Deb M is a very, very talented woman. Very talented woman.
She's a silent she's a silent talent.
Yeah, she's got to let the world know because she really does a good job.
Love you too, Sharon. I seen that comment. Love you too, Sharon. Been great. Bless you all. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Queen's Tarot.
Love and light for all the problems with the protesting and whatnot to people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep talking. Keep talking, people. Don't silence. Just keep on talking. That's what my thing is going forward. Just keep talking. One-on-one is the best and the most power that we have. A one-on-one with our children, one-on-one with our grandchildren, one-on-one with our friends. We just don't allow it anymore. And it will be affected.
No.
All right.
No.
Bye, Scott.
Yep. See you, Sheila. Bye, everyone. Love you. And bless everyone for spending their hard-earned money on donations. That's awesome, too.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in the next one.
Next week.
All right.
Bye.
Peace.